there's many ways to be happy, but I think one aspect of being happy is to let go of other people's expectations of you, and then make your own expectations and follow them. I think that's a great start. Mayonnaise, mayo. Good morning. It is 7:41 and I woke up a few minutes ago. It's Saturday. Sun is not shining, but it's 11 degrees outside, so I think it will be a great day for some exercise. Gonna make some coffee, eat some breakfast, grab my gym bag and then go to the gym, then come home, eat some lunch and then go out for a run. So yeah, and then let's take it from there. It will be a great day. Probably some things that will not be great, but that's of course every day. No, that sounded negative. That's not every day. Some days are just perfect, and this will be too. So let's go. You know, this is a perfect day. A little rain, the birds are singing, and you know, we're on the way to the gym. What a great day. And of course, the flowers are blooming. I don't think it can be any more perfect than that. Do you? $905, $906,000. Oh, I didn't see you there. Yes, here I am. Did some chest and now bicep, and then next is abs. It will be great. And new gym kicks, new sweatpants, and of course, since I'm doing my rehab from my stress fracture, of course I'm wearing compression sleeves, which is great, feels great, amazing. There's one, there's two, 1002, 1003. Tough one. Oh, but of course, if it's difficult to put your hands behind your head, then just put them on your chest. I'm no expert when it comes to ab workouts, but it's pretty simple in my opinion. You just crunch until you can't crunch no more, and well, of course, it is with every other muscle group that you do 10 reps plus minus a few. That's it. I mean, you don't need to do 50 crunches, you know, with the abs. No, 10 plus minus a few, as you do with other muscle groups. Torsion. The guns. All right, let's go home, by the store, buy some ingredients for lunch, and then out for a run. Okay, so back from the gym and back from the store. So I bought some salad for my Caesar salad. And for the Caesar salad you need the crunchy kind of salad, not the basic, no, the crunchy kind. Then of course I bought lemons for my water. Then of course I bought some high protein quark. It's great. They come in raspberry, strawberry, also peach, and then also they come in vanilla, but I didn't buy vanilla this time. Okay, then what else? I bought of course chicken. The best thing, 20% off, 20% off, 20% off, 20% off. I save like 80%. Quite good, not so bad. And then of course I was out of multivitamins. You need all the vitamins. Then I bought of course some electrolyte thingies also, you know, easy. Then of course the Parmigiano Reggiano is also what you need for the Caesar salad. And of course what I didn't buy today, they didn't have it, but fortunately I have it at home. The croutons for my Caesar salad. Amazing. The grocery haul doesn't end there. I had to stop by another store to buy two things. Sourdough bread. This is the best sourdough bread in Finland. The only better is you can make it at home, you know. Then you can probably make it better. But from the store, there's nothing better than this. And of course, we need something to put on the sourdough bread. And I bought this, Skagen. I'm not sure what it's called in English, if it has an English word, but it's like a shrimp salad mix, right? Delicious, right? Very summer vibe sort of mix. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm actually counting calories, gonna lose a few kilos, but it's Saturday, and then you should treat yourself. You can count calories and stay on goal 6 days a week. The 7th day is not always that important. Oh, and of course you need some protein after your workout. This one goes here. A little bit of water and some protein powder. Shake it well, shake it good, because the last thing you want is those pesky clumps that hasn't mixed in the water. No. electrolytes. All right, it is 6 minutes to 11, so the day has just gotten started. Let's go outside. All right, so I'm doing my walk, runs, my intervals as a part of my stress fracture rehab program. So today I will do 1.5 minutes of running and then 1.5 minutes of walking, and I will do this 8 times. So far so good. It feels great, but can't wait to get back to my normal runs. You know, it's only spring, but it still feels like summer with this weather. 11 degrees, no wind. Amazing. So yeah, a little background to my running situation at the moment. Stress fracture on my right leg. I guess it's called tibial fracture. So from my doctor's visit, I have now rested for 8 weeks. I went for an MRI scan, and the doctor gave me a okay to start running again. More specifically, do running, walking intervals. So 2 minutes of running and 2 minutes of walking, and then 5 times this, or 6 times this, or 7 times this. Of course, it's always a little hard to know how hard you can push, even though the doctor gave me a okay that hey, you can start doing these intervals after so and so many rest weeks. But still, you know, you feel in the area that you have had the stress fracture, you feel that something is going on, whether it's pain or the feeling that your bones and area nerves are weak. So of course I'm trying to take it easy and be careful. But yeah, I'm hopeful for the upcoming weeks. Even though, you know, I have a half marathon and marathon coming up in the end of May, then yes, they are important for me, but the most important thing is that I heal properly, and I don't get that this stress fracture won't come back during the summer or after the summer. It's easy to be short-sighted when it comes to working out. You want everything now, but you have to plan ahead for the upcoming years, not the upcoming months. The upcoming months are of course important, but not as important as the upcoming years. You know, you have to build up your resilience. The thing is, your bones and nerves will not be able to keep up with how fast your muscles are growing. You know, it's easy to feel like, okay, but hey, my muscles they doesn't feel sore, and I can go some extra kilometers this week and ramp it up in a good fast pace. But the reality is that your bones, it takes longer for your bones to strengthen and improve, as well as your nerves. So that's why it's important to, with running, to keep the 10% rule. That hey, that if you run 10 kilometers this week, then you will only ramp it up with 10% for the next week. All right, it has been nice sitting on this bench and contemplate about life, but I think I'm done, and let's head home. Look at this weather. And nature, sun and some birds. That's great. Great combo. Okay, so I was heading home, but then I found another bench. And this bench is in a great location. It's up on a little hill and surrounded by beautiful nature, trees, forest, and then you can see out to the water. It's great. I have never sat at this bench before, so I think this will be a new favorite bench, at least in the top 3. But yeah, can you hear how calm it is? The birds. Not so much now. But you can hear nature, you know. And it's important to be out in nature, because not only do you get a little bit of exercise, but it's good for your mind. It's important for your mind. Doesn't matter what you do in nature, whether it is walking or running or just hiking or sitting on a bench. We need nature. We need the calmness. Get our cortisol levels a little bit lower. There's 0 people around here now. Even though, of course, it's a beautiful day and there's people out and about. But right here, at this location, only me and only nature. It's difficult to leave this place and go home. The weather is so good, right? So what's the rush? But of course, soon it's lunch hour and I need to eat something. Caesar salad in this case. It would be great. A light lunch that have a lot of protein and is great now when I'm on a calorie deficit. Yes, I started my calorie deficit in January, the 4th of January, until 16th of February, and it was great. You know, I think I lost a few kilos, but then of course my stress fracture that I have now came back, so I had to take a break from the counting calorie situation. My stress fracture actually emerged last May 2024 in May, and then in the fall I was able to run as usual, but then in February it came back, so I was not careful enough. That's why my stress fracture came back. And well, might also be of course that I was in a calorie deficit, and your body needs energy and minerals and vitamins and everything, and it might not have gotten enough of those on my deficit, but that's okay. 2 times the same fracture, but a 3rd time will not happen, so I will be careful and remember to think long term and not short term. You know, I've always been bad at stretching. You know, it has always been something that I just leave for another day. But you know, it just takes a few minutes and you recover much better and you feel much better, and you can avoid injuries in a better way. So just stretch. I mean, you have already put in the hours or minutes for the workout, so why not put in the last percent and stretch. Rocky Balboa. Okay, I'm hungry. I want to get home before my phone battery is depleted, and I don't want to get a sunburn. So let's go. Tomorrow will probably be a nice day also, so I can come back to this bench. The thing is, life is long enough if you just live it well enough. If you don't waste time on holding yourself back to the things that you want to do.